Hey, welcome to From the Away End. Burnley 0, Bournemouth 0. Dull game again. Not as bad as Everton, but it couldn't get any worse than Everton, could it really? So we're going to do the same as what we did last time. We're going to do player ratings, except at least it's going to be a bit higher this time. They're going to be a bit more, like, more than twos. So, what did you think of the game anyway? Boring. The lad said boring. Like watching paint dry. Would have been more interesting if I would have painted the wall and watched it dry. There were a lot of shots, but they're all blocked. For both teams. There were a lot of shots for both teams, but they were all blocked. Anthony hit bar, didn't he?
Yeah.
He hit that sweet as a nut. If he would have scuffed that, he might have had a better chance of going in. But he hit it sweet. A good ball in by Ward Price as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right on his foot. He just hit it too sweet. Hit bar. He had that shot, didn't he? That the keeper saved it for staff as well, Anthony.
Yeah.
Who else had chance in it for staff? Fleming squared it to Foster. Could Fleming have shot? Could Fleming have had a shot there instead of squaring it to Foster? But when I were at that end at pitch at Cricket Field stand, and it looked like just a tapping, didn't it?
Yeah.
It looked like Foster just had to tap it in. But anyway, second half. What happened in second half?
Roger missed
right
shoot.
and he didn't shoot. He took a bad touch opposite end of pitch from where we are. He took a bad touch, but from where I were, I still thought he could have got a shot off. And Fleming went up to Foster to Broadway at end of game, and he pushed him. Yeah, they were arguing, and then he pushed him, and Broadway walked off pitch like he looked fair upset, to be fair, like, you know. But I think Fleming said to him, "How did you not shoot there? I would have loved to have had a chance to shoot like that, but he did it first half and he passed it to Foster. The only difference is at least he passed it to Foster.
At least he got rid of the ball.
He passed it to someone that could have had a chance. Broadway took that touch out wide, took it to byline, turned back. There were no one in box anyway. Like, there were no one for him to pass it to. When he took a bad touch, he should have shot anyway, but he didn't. But I didn't expect no else from Broadway. I was saying, when they made that last sub, I would have brought Ashley Barnes on for the last few minutes, mate. Broadway's been rubbish since he came. We're going to be lucky to get money back out of Broadway. Chelsea, we said on last video, the transfer ones, that we paid £10 million, like rising to 15 or 20 million pound for Broadway. Chelsea should have owed us money for taking him. You know, Chelsea should have owed us money for having that guy on team sheet, man. You know, it's... Anyway, let's get into the what do we say? Play ratings. Sorry, I lost my trail of thought there. Martin Dubravka kept a clean sheet for first time in ages. I'd say 5.
You were decent.
5. We didn't have nothing to do really, did they? Like, there were no major save where you think, wow, how did he do that? I don't remember one anyway. There were a lot of shots blocked and a couple went wide. Kyle Walker.
I'll say it before and I'll say it again. I don't want him in my team, and I'm never going to rate him until he's out of that team.
No, I don't rate him either.
He's horrible.
Like, retiring from international football. What's the point of retiring international football? You're not getting called up anyway, mate. It's like me saying I give up on trying to be a millionaire. Well, I may as well give up before I start, because I'm never going to be a millionaire. You know, so it's pointless, isn't it? It's like retiring from international football. I've done all I can. Well, you weren't getting no more call-ups anyway. You must have knew the minute you signed for Burnley that you weren't getting called up for England again. And the last time you did get called up, we got beat by Senegal. I'm not saying it was all his fault, but he was in the team that got beat, and he's not getting any younger, is he? We've got a lot of good right-backs at England, you know, like Reece James, Trent, Tino Livramento at Newcastle. Trippier's old now as well. I don't think he's going to get any more call-ups, but we've got good young players. Cons has played there. We've got good young players.
Conor Bradley?
Conor Bradley's not around.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fighting.
But we've got good young players, so it's about time. I know he would have loved to get to 100, and it would have been nice for him to get to 100 because he has been a good right back for England. But you can't just say, yeah, we'll just give you some caps so you can get to 100. We've got young players. If you're going to win something, you put your best players in. And not our best players right now for England are young players. Bashir Humphries.
Dunno.
6? 5? 6? 5. Didn't really have note to do. Steve?
8.
8?
He played well.
8?
He played well.
I'll say 7.
I said his name a lot.
6 or 7. Gaz saying 8. 8? He
Six,
says
seven.
8, it's 8. I'm saying 6 or 7.
6 in.
Quincy Hartman.
His first game back and he didn't really look that good, did he?
I don't think he did no major wrong. His tracking back were better. Because that's what he got dropped for, really. Like when he didn't track back against Fulham, he should have been dropped for a few games. But he got dropped for ages. And I'm still sure something's happened behind the scenes, but Parker's thought, I'll put him back in. I don't know why, but to be fair, I'm glad he put him back in because Perez, the guy's not a footballer. He can't be a footballer. I can't believe he gets paid to be one. He actually gets paid to be a footballer.
It's shocking.
He's useless. He don't know where he is half the time on pitch. Who else? Josh Loren. I thought he was alright.
Yeah.
7,
6.
6, 7. There. Annabelle.
8.
8.
He did
I'd give Annabelle a strong 8. You know, if we had 10 more Annabelles on pitch with his mentality, with his willing to work, we wouldn't be in the position that we're in right now. Like, don't get me wrong, he's not like top quality, but don't question that boy's efforts. Like, don't question it. His fight. He's one of the better ones. Definitely one of the better ones. Like this season, strong 8. Anyway, I won't say 8. I'm saying a strong 8, like close to being a 9. James Ward-Prowse. 6.
5.
I won't say 5. I say 6. 5, 6. He didn't really do no. He put that corner in though, didn't he? If Anthony would have scored instead of it Bar, he might have got an higher rating just for that, you know, because it would have been the only assist in the game. But 5, 6. He said 5.
5, yeah.
He said 5. I said 6. Out wide, Lyle Foster.
Lyle Foster. Didn't look that good today.
No. 4.
4.
4. Lyle Foster 4. I feel a bit sorry for him, a little bit, a tiny little bit, because they played him out wide up right. He's not a wide man. He don't put good crosses into the box. He don't do what a wide man's meant to do. Like, he don't take people on, and he's a striker. He's not a very good striker. He's a striker. But he played wide right. Like, when you look at bench, who could have played out wide instead of him? I know Big Les is a centre. I prefer him out wide though, rather than...
Yeah, he can run with ball.
Because he's a big, strong lad who can take people on. You know, William Chowner, he could have played out wide. Marcus Edwards, right? There's players in there that could have played wide on right instead of Foster, who's a striker. And then Anthony on other wing.
Got man at match, you know.
But Anthony had a good game, he hit bar. He had that shot in first half. He put that ball through for Broja. Yeah, we'll go on now. Even though we didn't win, but come on, man. You know, we kept a clean sheet. We didn't get beat by a team that's in top half of the table. That's progress in Burnley world. So it's a 9 for Anthony. Up front, Dean Fleming. He didn't really do much. No, I love Fleming. I like Fleming. I do. I think it's the best striker we've got, and I'm not even sure he's a striker. He's a number 10. He is a number 10. But, what rating are we giving him? He's got most goals for us as well. I'll give 4, 5.
5.
We didn't do not really, did it? We're just a fair. Joe Borrell came on for Steve. What we rating him? He only came on for about 10, 15 minutes, didn't
he? Yeah.
5. Didn't do no.
Yeah.
Big lads came on for Lauren. What we saying for big lads? 4, 5.
5.
Pires came on for Hartman.
He didn't look like he did anything really, did he?
No, we'll give him a 3. Because he's not a footballer. Simple as he's not a footballer. Well, someone could convince me otherwise, but I'm not having it. He's not a footballer. Can't be. Marcus Edwards came on for Foster. Marcus Edwards didn't do that either, did he? When he came on. Not really. We'll say 5, 4, 5.
4.
And then Broja came on for Fleming on 82 minutes. That should have been Ashley Barnes that came on. I don't care if Barnes is old. Barnes is better than Broja, especially when you want, like, with their 8 minutes at a time, and he came on for 8 minutes. When you want 16 minutes out of someone, Barnes is your man, not Broja. If you were bringing him on for like a full half, then I'd say in Premier League maybe bring Broja on because he's younger, he's probably fitter. But near the end of the game, when you bring a striker on, just chuck Barnes in there. He knows what it means. He knows what it means to us. He's been in Premier League for years. He's our top scorer in Premier League in this team. He's got most goals in Premier League for Burnley. He's been here longer. He's played a lot of more games in Premier League, but he's the man. When you've only got a few minutes left, Barnes should have been brought on. I don't know if I mentioned it. Parker looked up to Alan Pace after the game, and it looks like he knows it's over. I think he knows he's getting potted at the end of the season. He absolutely knows it's bye-bye. End of the season. See you later, mate. Thanks for your efforts, but goodbye. You got us relegated again. Since ALK's come in, every time we get in Premier League, we get relegated. They've been here 5 years. We've been relegated from Premier League. This is the 3rd time we've been promoted twice. I've said on another video as well. I don't think we keep coming back up eventually. These are your clubs. Eventually, they stay down. They don't come back up. Look at West Brom. Look at Norwich. But it's time for a new man because I've absolutely had enough of Parker.
going to say pace.
I don't know him as well, but you can't. He owns the club. You can't force someone to sell it, but he can. He can get rid of Parker. Just do the right thing. Just get rid of him. It weren't good last year. Even though we got promoted, we had 100 points. If Sheffield United did not fall off a cliff at the end of last season, when they got beat off Oxford, they got beat off Plymouth back to back, and they gave us breathing space because we had a few points on them and we had to play them on the bank holiday Monday at Turf. If he didn't, Easter Monday, if he didn't, they didn't lose them 2 games, they would have given us a real running. And I think they might have even pipped us at one point because we weren't always in top 2.
Mm.
It was only after Good Friday that I think we got into top 2 because we played Good Friday at 3 o'clock and we beat Watford 2-1. And because we went to stay in London that weekend, didn't we? We beat Watford 2-1, and then in the night time game, they got beat by Oxford. I'm pretty sure it was. Or it might have been during the day and Leeds played at night time. But I know that day they got beat by Oxford. And before that, they'd been beat by Plymouth. But it might... Anyway, they lost to Oxford and Plymouth. And that's what got us second place. Other than that, I'm not even 100% sure we would have got second place. I think it might have been them. So that was review of Burnley 0, Bournemouth 0. Player ratings, because there were not to talk about it game. Nothing. Pointless talking about a 0-0 game when there's not to talk about. Video would have lasted about 1 minute 50 seconds. Would end up being a short. You know, I've done a short about the game. You know, and I think it were a minute long. And if I would have done that same thing again, it would have been a minute long because there were no to talk about. Anthony had a shot saved, Anthony at bar. Rosner missed a chance, Foster missed a chance. They missed a couple of chances as well. That was the game in a nutshell, you know. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back. When's our next game? We'll be back next Saturday. We ain't got a midweek game, have we?
No, Saturday.
Saturday. We're away at Fulham. We're not going. No, thank you. I'm not travelling to London to watch Bournemouth again this season. I can't bring myself to spend the money it costs. It costs about £250 in total when you tickets, petrol, food, all day. Like, it costs 250 quid, and I'm not spending 250 quid to go watch Burnley in London. Like, probably get beat. Even though I said that this time against Bournemouth and they didn't get beat. But, as well, they did get one record, didn't they? I think it's 11 home games without a win in Burnley's history. I'm sure it's history, but I'm not. It might be Premier League history, but either way, we've gone 11 games at home and we haven't won one. Last time we won was 19th or 20th of October.
Yeah, against Leeds.
Against Leeds at home. It was before Halloween. We've gone through Christmas and everything. We're nearly at Easter. And we haven't won an home game since
18th October.
18th of October. It was 18th of October, and then we went and beat Wolves straight after. Back-to-back wins. And then we've had one win since then. Crystal Palace away. So we've had one win since 26th of October. And we last won an home game on the 18th of October. Before Halloween. Just let that sink in. Before Halloween. But like I said, like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back next Thursday for a preview of the Fulham game. And we'll do a watch along for Fulham game. We'll definitely do a live watch along for Fulham game. But Until then, up there, Clarets.
They're only us up from here.
What?
They're only us up from here.
Yep.
We can't go any more down.
Well, hey, don't say that. We can't go any further down. Look at Luton. They went down and down again. I'm not saying we're going to do a Luton, but they went down and down again. But anyway, he's morbid. Up there, Clarets.